I just want to say I knew it, y'all. If you guys watched my video with Santos to where he actually went onto the Camila podcast, I literally said before like anything had came out, y'all, because okay, I want to tell you guys like the way my brain works as far as I see some clips, right? And then it's so crazy how like later on I'll be like, oh, there it is, it's confirmed. When I first started seeing clips of the Camila podcast, I was like, damn, Santos seems like inebriated. Like he seems like he is high off of something. Like I don't know if he ate an edible or what.
How you feeling?
I have to go pee.
You have to pee. So you're nervous.
No, I'm just hot.
You were the king of San Antonio. That was the mafia boss laugh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
So if I was, what would you say to me?
I don't want new, fuck new, dirty new, nasty new. Turn up. That was good.
Yeah,
No?
that was pretty good. All right, go up.
Okay, now you go.
Fuck no. No, but it's because
I actually had saw that, you know, those clips, and I literally already thought like, damn, he seems out of it. Scrolling down a little bit, I had seen, you know, the night before he was on live and he was like, oh, I wish I would have got to do this, you know, podcast sober or with somebody who let me do it sober, okay? If you guys did not check out that previous video, I did put that clip in there to where Santos literally said that.
I do get into older nunus, but not stinky older nunus. You know, when the podcast come out, I don't know. I really hope we could redo it. If not, I'm just gonna go actually redo the podcast with like someone that lets me do it sober. It's my fault that I wanted. I'll pay for the studio so we could do the podcast again. The only reason I want to do it again with Camila is because she was asking serious questions and I was just goofing around. I feel so immature now.
Key word over here, he said, I want to do the podcast with somebody that lets me do it sober. And that's kind of like alluding to the fact that Camila forced him to do something, do you know what I mean, to not be sober. Which I'm just kind of like, you're, you know, fully in charge of yourself. First of all, why are you saying it like that? And I love, you guys are going to see actually from the clip that I show you guys, that Camila actually even took like recordings of everything just in case. It's so crazy that we live in this world now to where you really do have to cover your ends and take screen recordings, take screenshots, take recordings of everything, like even record a conversation every now and then because people are obviously so, you know, crazy, okay? And they'll just tell anybody whatever they want, you know what I mean? Just to like paint a story out there. Because I think that Santos knew that everyone was going to be like, damn fool, you seem like you're tore up off of something. Like he couldn't answer the question. Like he was like, just this. So many people were commenting like, oh, his veneers are just way too big. And I was like, low-key, that's hilarious. But I've heard him talk completely fine before with his veneers. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, no, it's not that. He was clearly off of something. Also, I do want to talk today, too, that Camila did speak out about Ash Trevino, which, y'all, I feel like they really do have beef. But you know what's so crazy is I thought that it was hyped up at first. But no, y'all, because here we are, like, literally almost a month out. And it's kind of like, no, their beef is still going. Like, they literally don't like each other. Another thing I want to say specifically when it comes down to Ash Trevino and anybody, I'm starting to realize now she does collaborations with people, and obviously, yes, people want to collaborate with her because she is going to bring in the views. But as soon as they stop like their collaboration, they really don't like each other. I have yet to see one single person out there do a collab with Ash Trevino and say, oh, like she's actually chill, like she's cool, she's a normal person. This just goes to show me that Ash Trevino is 100% delusional and crazy, which you guys will see Camila talk about it. And y'all know I said before, like I really like Camila. Although recently, okay, this is me, okay, if you're near your kids, get away from your kids, okay? Recently, I saw this clip on Twitter of her, okay, and y'all know that she got an OF, right? Apparently, she had her brother on her podcast. They clipped this one part of it, but obviously it's in the podcast, like it's not AI, do you know what I mean? It's from the podcast where she's talking about her brother, and she's sitting there like with her legs open, and y'all, you could see like the whole imprint of everything downstairs, if you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, why are you interviewing your brother on your podcast and you're sitting like that with your legs open with super, super tight biker shorts on that are pink and you could see the whole lining of her pastrami? Like, I'm just kind of like, girl, like, I don't know. I thought that was a little inappropriate. What I have seen so far of Camila, like, I like. She seems so real, down to earth. I like that she seems like a straight shooter. Whatever is on her mind, she is going to say it. That I love about her. I just want to say I saw that clip, though, literally just like 2 days ago, and I was like, girl, why were you doing that? Why were you sitting like that? Like, that was a little bizarre. You're over here telling your brother about school and like he should be an entrepreneur, and then you're sitting over here. I was just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit much. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and start this video out by playing the part to where she is speaking out about Santos. And yeah, I called it. I literally called it. And I do gotta say this though, because Santos seems cool. Like, he seems fine. He doesn't, like, yes, he is a little problematic, but obviously he is going to be at 19. Like, y'all, if y'all would have saw me on the internet when I was 19, woo, y'all, I would have been probably running with this damn crowd, honestly. Like, I was a hot mess. So I always give a little bit of grace when it comes down to somebody who's so young, but he seems chill. You know what I mean? I do not like the fact, though, that he specifically said, oh, like, I want to do the podcast again with somebody that will let me do it sober. And she does touch on that topic, because I think that's really fucked up. Like, that's low-key shady, because obviously you did what you did, and, like, if he ate an edible before and then he went to the bathroom and did a little bit of snow, like, that's him doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't put that on her. Anyways, go ahead and check out this clip right here.
With Santos, he showed up. Okay, this is like BTS. I haven't actually talked about this. Just, he shows up, right? Fried. I mean, absolutely out of his fucking mind, couldn't form, mumbling. He's like, he comes in, he's like, yo, I'm sorry, like, I'm just so fucking fried. Like, the entire time being like, I have cotton mouth, I'm so fried. He's sweating bullets. He's like, you know, can I have my boy up here? I'm like, who is he? It's his boy that gave him the weeks. He invited the plug. When he's sitting there, he gets up in the middle of the segment, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, you've got it up like 5 times, what am I gonna say, no? Right? So he goes, he comes back, and like things get weirder. Like he seems more like neurotic. Like he's like, can I get water? And like, he's like, can I get water? He's
Insane.
No, like he's just being more like, I need water. I need this. Like, or he asked me in the middle of the podcast, can we redo this tomorrow? Like, can we do it again? I'm like, no. Like, so this is why I didn't say anything, because this is all alleged. I cannot prove that he did.
No, it's just your experience. Yeah.
But at the end, when he left, it was really awkward. He ended up leaving. It was fine. And he texted me. He was like, I'm sorry. I have a text message. He was like, I'm sorry, I was fried. Right. I'm like, it's fine. Talking to my team and my, like, cause they were there. They go in the bathroom. They're like, look, I took this video as evidence just in case he ever tried to, you know, put anything against you. But like, there's like these little tissues with like blood in the.
Oh yeah, enough said.
In the trash can. He went on live the next day and said, you know, Camila, I feel like she was asking me such direct questions, and like with her big blue eyes, and she goes, man, I just wish, he verbatim, I have the clip saved, he goes, I just wish someone would have let me do it sober.
As y'all hear from right there, y'all, whoever worked on her team went to the bathroom and saw like little bloody tissues. So I'm like, clearly you were doing something in that bathroom. And by the way, can I just say this? I know these people are young, but even when I was young, like, y'all, I was like one slick person. Like, I would always be paying attention to everything. If you're gonna go to the bathroom and do something, flush it down the toilet. Like, what are you doing? Like, putting these little tissues with blood and shit like that, like, on the floor. Like, obviously people are going to see that and they're gonna be like, wait, what is this? Like, this looked like it was up your nose. You know what I mean? The youth these days are a little bit dumb, if you ask me. Anyways, I think it's so crazy too that he showed up to the podcast even saying like, can we do this tomorrow? And it's like, everybody has a schedule here. And especially somebody like Camila, like obviously she's really popular on social media and she does several collabs. Actually, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, she did a collaboration. I want to say her hair and makeup right there, or maybe not her hair, but her makeup, I want to say was done by James Charles, because I saw on Instagram, he posted like a video doing her makeup, which by the way, he did her makeup really beautiful. Okay. And I think that she looks absolutely gorgeous. I don't know who did her hair, but her hair and makeup look really, really good in this podcast with Tana Mojo. Anyways, to wrap out this video, I do want to go ahead and play the clip to where she is talking about Ash Trevino. And it's just so crazy to see though, because like for like the whole time now I'm like thinking everything's fake. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm skeptical to think of like, okay, is Ash Trevino really this much of a mess? Like, is this just hammed up? And then I'm like actually hearing people talk about her. I'm like, no, this bitch really is just crazy, delusional as hell. Like she lives in her own world and she really does think that people are like fans of hers, which is, it's so bizarre to me. Like, how do you get out there on the internet and not realize that you are like literally the #1 hated person on TikTok? Like, how do you genuinely think, oh, people love me? It's like, no, girl, they love to hate watch you. That's what it is. Anyways, go ahead and check out this clip right here.
She kind of went off on me. It was not painted in the way she thought it was.
Yeah, and she's just pissed.
That was my question. Like,
pissed.
did she think it was going to be like,
probably just an idiot.
You were on her side?
Literal fuck did you think was going to happen? Like, if you could be so fucking for real for a second.
Yeah.
What in the, you think I'm a fan? You think I'm gonna
But she's delusional. She really does feel like she has fans and supporters and like people.
She sat there dead ass before the podcast started and said, I literally hate that I have to go everywhere with security. And I just feel like I miss my old life.
Really quick, I saw her saying that on live and then ran into her at the airport. Not a soul in sight. She's completely alone. Like nobody's approaching her, by the way.
Security is also expensive, and I know she's making a lot of money.
Did you see her walk around with the guy with like big security across his shirt?
And you know it's just her friend
and
in an Amazon
he was in
link.
Vans. Like,
I've bought those security jackets off of Amazon for $39, so I don't want to hear it.
For a Halloween costume with a lace bra.
Right. And
Yeah.
a little badge. It's like a little plastic badge that you can fucking snap in half. Like, I'm over it. Over
So,
it.
I mean, obviously it's just over, right? Like, you're never going to talk to her again. Duh.
No.
And like,
So
but she tried.
last
Did she
time-
try to sue you? Sorry.
she went on live and was like, she'll be hearing from my fucking people. And then I was like, I made a joke, right? I reached first, right.
People.
It's so
Right.
concerning.
And so I made a joke. I was like, I've been sent like 3 cease and desist this fucking year. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call my fucking attorney and we're going to cease and desist her ass.
As y'all can see from right there, she is talking about Miss Ash Trevino and saying that she is delusional. And you know what's so crazy is I feel like their beef is like genuine. Everything seemed legit at first, which I have to say this, okay? If you guys did not see my video to where I was talking about Ash Trevino on the Camila podcast, I found it to be so bizarre that she was like literally not understanding that Camila was like literally coming at her. Like she was like literally asking the straight up questions that everyone wants to know the answers to, as far as like, did she hook up with Santos? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, ew, that's gross. You're hooking up with somebody so young. She didn't understand that Camila was like obviously not being her friend right there. She was calling her out on her bullshit. I was like, that's how you know that Ash Trevino is really, really delusional. Like, I'm like, anybody with a normal functioning brain would be like, oh, this person don't like me. Like, they're asking me these questions and they're like obviously coming at me hard with these questions and it's for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.